welcome to Lisbon and the Jose Alvalade Stadium for this Group A game between Portugal, with their adoring fans in tow, and Belgium, who are big outsiders here tonight. Belgian football has been going through something of a slump for a while. Hope springs eternal though, even though they're massive underdogs here and they are massively outnumbered in a 50,000 crowd. Waiting for the anthems, and of course the first anthem that we hear will be that of the away team Belgium, who have a small section of the crowd. And frankly, if they got a draw tonight, they'd be absolutely delighted. Here's the Belgian anthem. Here's the Portuguese anthem. It's always a family affair, the Portuguese national anthem. Big Phil Scolari, even though he's a Brazilian, joining in on the touchline. It's become almost an honorary Portuguese, I think. Here are the two sides then. Portugal have Deco out. He's had surgery on his hand. Benfica's Simão is suspended. And Bremen's Hugo Almeida is back in the squad, but only on the bench. The man in form, of course, is number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo, who on current form is one of the best players in the world. Nuno Gomes, 30 years young, to lead the line. Man in charge there is Kyros Vassouras from Greece. He's a consultant. He refereed at the 2002 World Cup. Well, as far as Belgium are concerned, Timmy Siemens, Bart Gore and Moussaka Dembele all suspended here. Big blow for them was the injury to Emile Mpenza, the Manchester City striker, last weekend. So he's pulled out his brother, Umbo Mpenza. He's in the starting lineup. Jorge Andrade there is the Portuguese skipper. Belgian captain is number 5, Daniel van Buiten. Plays his football in the Bundesliga at Bayern Munich. Confirmation that all the officials are from Greece. There's the main man. Player of the Year candidate in the Premiership in England. Philippe Clement will have the duty of keeping him quiet amongst others. The Chelsea connection of Paulo Ferreira and Ricardo Carvalho. And there's Miguel there, whose Valencia team will come up against Chelsea in the quarter-finals of the Champions League in 10 days' time. Looks like we're going to have a minute's silence before the kick-off here. Or a minute of applause, as they do in Belgium. Number 25 there, Stephen Dufour, playing out of position up front tonight. And so much of the pre-game hype revolving around those two players, because Steen, the Belgian goalkeeper, was quoted as saying a couple of days back that Ronaldo would be taken off in a stretcher after 2 minutes. Well, FIFA are investigating. Steen says he was misquoted. He would, I suppose. Let's hope it's playing in a decent spirit. Underway then, with Belgium in their change strip of all white. They're attacking the goal away to our left. In a group where, to be fair, neither side so far have covered themselves in glory. Portugal started as favourites to win the group, but at the moment they're trailing in Finland's wake. Finland top of the group with 11. Before the start of play, Serbia and Poland both had 10, but Poland have won today 5-0 against Azerbaijan. Serbia, a real big shot, went down 2-1 to Kazakhstan. So there's an open invitation for either Portugal or Belgium to go third in the group tonight. Poland now lead, but they've played 6 games. Both these teams, or rather Portugal playing their 5th and Belgium their 6th tonight. There's Thiago, formerly of Chelsea, now of Lyon. Early word from the referee there to Marouane Fellaini, the standard Liège midfielder. Big Phil Scolari off the bench already, cajoling. This is Andrade, the captain. All the way back to Ricardo, the hero for Portugal at the last World Cup in that penalty shootout victory over England in the quarter-final, and also in the last European Championships in Greece in 2004, when he also denied England on penalties, again in the quarter-final. Header from Mpenza. Carvalho back to Ricardo again. Ricardo Carvalho's had an excellent season for his club side Chelsea. Still in contention for 4 trophies. They've already won the League Cup. Got that quarter-final with Valencia coming up in the Champions League, and the FA Cup semi-finalists, 6 points off the pace in the Premiership behind Manchester United. Andrade. Carvalho again. Allowing Petit to take over. 47th cap tonight for Petit, who was born in France, but he has Portuguese citizenship. Ferreira. Well, there's a statement of intent. Straight away, now then. It was Carl Herfkens of Stoke City. Well, to say that was a no-nonsense challenge would be underestimating it. It wasn't Ronaldo, it was Ricardo Quaresma. Well, that's two in around 20 seconds. That time it was defer. Quaresma, one of those players who can be utterly brilliant or maddeningly frustrating. Just depends which side he got out of bed. Scored a great goal against Chelsea in the Champions League for Porto, albeit in a losing cause. Van Boyton down the line. Andrade back there to cover. Under pressure from Fellaini. Andrade will have Umbo and Panza to look after tonight for the most part. Huffkins will go long with the Belgian throw. They got the flick too. Well, the overhead was a little ambitious, it was also dangerous. And so it's a free kick. Martins of AZ Alkmaar. A bit lucky there, Carvalho didn't get a boot in the face. Martins has helped Alkmaar through to the last stage of the UEFA Cup. This is nice play from Portugal. And they've got three waiting for the cross. Headed away by Van Boyton. Ronaldo. Beg your pardon, it wasn't Ronaldo who had the strike. Oh, Quaresma, yeah. Look a bit similar from distance. But lovely play from Quaresma and Moutinho between them. And then Quaresma's effort. He's got that trademark with the outside of the boot. We saw that against Chelsea. Hit the bar from distance in the first leg of that game in Portugal. And when you've got Quaresma down one flank and Ronaldo down the other, be in for a busy evening if you're a Belgian defender. Nicely done by Mudingai. Martins can't expect too much service tonight, I wouldn't have thought. He and Impenza will have to track back as well. Quaresma again trying to make something happen down that left-hand flank. And a clutch of young players coming through Portugal, including 20-year-old João Moutinho, who's making only his 7th appearance for his country tonight. Here's Ronaldo, just about his first touch, I think. Well, Martin says I never touched him. Ronaldo went down. Let's have a look. The one aspect of Ronaldo's game that does sour the view some people have of him, and he is a little too theatrical at times. That was a case in point. Andrade mucks those up though for the Portugal free kick, which Quaresma will take. Got good curl on it, and Boyton away. Back from Andrade, offside against Quaresma. It's one feature you will see Quaresma and Ronaldo swapping flanks almost at will. Just the 4 players offside. This is Van der Heyden. Stopped by Ricky Carvalho. Paulo Ferreira. Ronaldo. For Petit. Petit sort of plays that holding role. It's a really industrious, busy midfielder. Appeals for handball against Van der Heyden. Referee had a good look and said nothing doing. All the way back from Mudingai to Steinen. Andrade slipped on the ball. Belgium couldn't take advantage. Miguel. It's well played by Peter Van der Heyden. He's got the free kick. Quaresma was leaning into him. Belgium have beaten Azerbaijan and Armenia so far. They've lost to Serbia and Poland, both by 1-0 scorelines. And they've drawn with Kazakhstan. And the reverse fixture to this, the home game for Belgium against Portugal, is their next match in the competition in June. Petit. Wide from Nuno Gomes. Ricardo Quaresma. It's a lovely ball. Defender's nightmare. Just flicked off the top of Marc de Man's head, I think. This is Thiago. Look at the space there. Belgium need to tighten up. Nuno Gomes was all on his own. Give you the details of Belgium, of Portugal's progress so far in this qualifying campaign. Beaten Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. Drawn with Finland. And surprisingly, lost in Poland. They are away to Serbia on Wednesday. It's a game you may be able to see, depending on the region that you're in. Check your local listings for details. Carvalho. Oh, worth a dip from that range. Moutinho capable of the spectacular. On the under-21 title 2006, winner against Germany actually. Got right underneath that though. I see Steinem being thoroughly jeered, but he's got his kick to halfway at least. And a free kick to Belgium. Thiago, the player penalised. Did go to the European Championship in 2004, Thiago, but wasn't used. Mudingai. And Penza's flick. It's a good one too. Here's Martins. They are one of the most attractive sides in Europe when they're on song, Portugal. Mudingai stopped in his tracks. Miguel. Sorted out by Petit, who does the simple things very efficiently. Here's Ronaldo. Thiago. Now Quaresma. The referee saw that shove by Van der Heyden. He was pretty close to it, the Greek official. I don't think the Belgium has got a lot to argue about. Yeah, the arm went out right across Quaresma's chest. So Steinem needs to organise the defenders in front of him here. We saw them give Nuno Gomes a load of space a few minutes ago. Can't afford to do that again. Petit to deliver. Seen him score a few free kicks for Benfica, not usually quite this wide. Well, he has driven it at goal. Wall did its job. Carvalho. Be a Portugal ball. Herfkins there, replaced for Stoke in the Championship in England. That's one division below the Premiership. It's only his 17th cap. He made his debut way back in '99. Here's a chance! And that's a bad miss by Quaresma. And if there is a criticism of him, it's that he's not as prolific as he should be in front of goal. Lovely ball through, and a really poor finish from Ricardo Quaresma. Spooned it way over the top. It's his 8th cap tonight and he's yet to score for Portugal. Just need the one ball on the pitch. But Belgium there were ripped apart. Huge gap straight down the middle. Mudingai. Fellaini stopped in his tracks. It's the Belgium coach, René van der Eycken. It's a challenge by Ronaldo. Looked like he took the ball, that's what he's pointing at. Here's Herfkens. Mudingai. Too much pace on that, goal kick. And it wasn't really necessary to make the challenge either. No harm done. Paulo Ferreira and Herfkens, and he's got a yellow card, and it could so easily have been avoided. May not have just been for that challenge. That's 2 or 3 now Herfkens has made. Accumulation would have been a factor. There's absolutely no way he was going to get the ball. This came straight through Paulo Ferreira. He's on the ball now. Petit let it run cleverly across his body. Carvalho does make those kind of runs sometimes for Chelsea from centre half. Ball's out. You can just sense there's a bit of simmering tension here, and Herfkens has to be really careful. We've only played 15 minutes. He's in the book already. He's now arguing with the referee. He's made 2 or 3 questionable challenges. No blame attached to him there at all. But then he continued the discussion with the official. Ronaldo, I think, saying, look, I can put myself about as well. Here's Miguel. Captain played by Quaresma. And again, Van der Heyden ruled to have fouled him. Minimal contact, it looked. Second viewing. Probably was a free kick. Petit. Paulo Ferreira. Clement put it out. Tough defender, Philippe Clement. Quaresma. Good ball in towards Miguel, who got to it first. Quaresma! Again, he didn't really attack it with conviction. In the end, it was hardly a save at all for Steiner. Ronaldo. Now João Moutinho. Miguel. Made off by Petit. For Andrade. Thiago. Good work from Belgium to force him away from goal. Quaresma. Just sense the Portuguese beginning to get into their stride. They've missed a couple of chances, or rather he has. Return ball was a bit short. Compensa wants the return pass. He's got it. Not quite sure what that was supposed to be. Got it completely wrong. Here's Ronaldo. Have a go from distance. And you could see there Steiner was not at all impressed with the fact no one went to close down Ronaldo. The ball backed away from him here. So have a shot. Couldn't catch it cleanly, but couldn't stop the goalkeeper having a real go at those defenders in front of him. Chavon and Penza, I think. Free kick to Belgium. Saw their last game under Van der Beek when they lost 1-0 at Poland. It was pretty poor, to say the least. Half chance here from distance. Van der Hayden. Oh, here's Van Boyten. Daniel Van Boyten. Great chance for Belgium and a very fine save by Ricardo. Flag actually had gone up in the end, but not for the first opportunity, I don't think. Van Boyten. He was onside. Just couldn't get the shot in. And you can see there. Oh, it's tight. Maybe just the wrong side. Martins. But just a wake-up call there for Portugal. Can't afford to be overly lax defensively because they might get hit on the break. Miguel never shy to come forward. Pushed his man over. Van der Hayden. Free kick has gone against Fellaini. And his debut in February in a friendly against the Czech Republic. On the chest of Nuno Gomes. Back for Ronaldo. Lovely little bit of trickery. The Turnbull just had too much on it. Van Boyten's header away. Free kick, which Mudengai was going to take quickly, and then his skipper Van Boyten just gave him a yell and said, hang on, let's just calm down a bit. Belgium taking their time, crowd don't like it. Get on with it, says the official. Mudengai won himself a free kick there. Ronaldo says, what did I do? Well, it was shoulder to shoulder. Butter wouldn't melt. Free kick to Belgium, though. Might be their best chance from a set play. Came off Petit's head. Clement's kept it in. And how's that for coolness? Thiago down on two knees just to chest it back to his keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo on the charge. Nuno Gomes couldn't reel it in. Worth noting that Portugal have never beaten Belgium in a competitive match. Suspect that might change tonight. Belgium going forward though. Carvalho away with Steven Defour on the prowl. Ronaldo. Ferreira. Paulo Ferreira's found himself usurped at Chelsea by the young Frenchman Lassana Diarra. Still gets in the national side though. Thiago, he couldn't get a place at Chelsea either, that's why he left. Forward by Defour, and Penza has turned his man, and he should really have had the advantage there. Can't understand why the Greek official blew his whistle. He turned Carvalho, he stayed on his feet, he was away. Now they've lost it from the free kick. Ronaldo, nicely done, Moutinho. Decent ball in, but it was well read by Van der Hayden. Petit shot was blocked by Deman. Thiago. Free kick to Belgium. Van Boyten, an obvious target man. That's far, too close to the goalkeeper. Just catching practice for Ricardo. So many tricks, Ronaldo. Speed of his feet, dazzling. Moutinho. Ferreira. Pulling the shirt off his back there, Carvalho. Don't know what he was saying to Fellaini afterwards, but don't imagine it was overly complimentary. Free kick to Portugal this time. Leaning down on Petit. Miguel. Ronaldo. Oh, lovely. He's got Ronaldo back in here. Nuno Gomes waiting. He might not need it. It's Ronaldo! There was a deflection on it. Really seemed to open up, and the goalkeeper almost seemed to invite him just to knock it past in there. He went to one side of his goal. Lovely dummy. Gaping towards the far post. And in the end, Van Boyten, I think it was, got half a block on it. Here's the Portugal corner. Unorthodox but effective from Steiner. Ferreira, no problem there for the Belgian keeper. Petit's header. Oh, Clement's got that all wrong. Gomes. Moutinho. Quaresma. And still, Thiago wanted too much time. It's always the most precious commodity in football. Down the line from Defour to Mpenza. Defour again. Somehow, Belgium are still on terms. Ronaldo. Thiago. No danger there for Steiner. It's just all Portugal. Belgium being completely outclassed. Thiago never scored for Portugal. It's his 34th cap today. 5 appearances he made in Germany at the World Cup. Well, René van der Eyck, they must be just delighted his team is still on terms. Could be 2 or 3 down at least. Moutinho. Van Boyten. It's better from Belgium. Nicely laid off for Van der Heyden. And Belgium have a corner. Thumbs up for that. It's their first of the game. And it comes with half an hour gone here in Lisbon in Group A. Taken quickly, knocked away easily by Andrade. Van der Heyden, Moutinho. See the frustration on Moutinho's face. He didn't like Martin's return pass at all. Miscommunication between he and Defour. Miguel. Andrade. Space for Paulo Ferreira. Moutinho. For Petit. Now Ronaldo. How many step-overs do you want to see? Moutinho. Back to Ronaldo! Well, Nuno Gomes was waiting. Ronaldo went for goal and he screwed it wide. Really entertaining game though, because Portugal are making it so. Way off target as well with the finish. Lovely interplay though with Moutinho. Ronaldo's scoring record, pretty decent. It's his 45th cap tonight. He's got 15 goals for his country. Andrade's clearance. Clement and his teammate Herfkins waited for each other there. As a result, Portugal got possession. Ronaldo. Beautiful. No sting in the shot though. Almost does the hardest things better than the more straightforward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Boyten away. Petit's header. This is Thiago. All the way back to Ricardo. Here comes Ferreira into Belgian territory. Moutinho showed a bit too much of that to Mark de Man. Now Ronaldo. Now he slipped past Van der Heyden as if he wasn't there. Still Ronaldo, almost glued to his boot at times. Somehow Belgium managed to scramble it away from him. And here's Mpenza, but the whistle's gone. How easily did he beat Peter van der Heyden there? Inside Van Boyten, just got a touch on it, Martins. Andrade. Quaresma. Ferreira. Petit, crowd urging him to shoot. Maybe he wishes he had done that. It's well won in the air by Fellaini. No one there to take advantage of the knockdown though. Miguel. Just cozied it forwards and there's no offside hit. And that time Ronaldo did try to play a Nuno Gomes. Had his pass blocked. Mudengai to Mbo Mpenza. Just about kept it in, Fellaini. Herfkins. Throw's gone to Portugal. 10 minutes left in the first half. Big Phil Scolari's team so far unable to break through, despite completely bossing the contest in every department, apart from scoring. Miguel. Moutinho. Time here for Philippe Clement, Bruges defender. Happy to go along with it. Mudengai. And now Van der Heyden. Van der Heyden's chip towards Mpenza. Just ran away from him. Free kick for Portugal, but a holding there. And Mark de Man will get a booking for that. It's just stupid. Stood right in front of the ball when the referee had given the free kick. Just gave the referee no option. On his debut, the 23-year-old has been cautioned. Plays at Anderlecht. Don't imagine his manager will have too many complimentary things to say to him at half-time, especially if he picks up another yellow card. Joins Carl Herfkens in the book. Ronaldo. Petit. Thiago. Miguel. No room there. Van der Hayden too busy arguing though about the throw. Should be getting on with the game. Coutinho. He's got the cross in towards Nuno Gomes. Petit, always rising. Bit early yet to say, is it going to be one of those nights in front of goal for Portugal, but they've been so much in the ascendancy, can't believe they're still on level terms here. Flicked on by Fellaini. Look at the shot discrepancy, 13-2. Forward by Andrade. Udingai for Impenza. Belgium actually got a few up here. Now they'll have to get some back. Easy catch. Nodded on by Quaresma. Clement is the last man back. Udingai. Impenza, nice first time ball there. It'll be a throw to Belgium. Wonder what his half-time team talk is going to consist of, other than stay lucky, because that's what they have been so far. That and a combination of poor Portuguese finishing. Herfkens with the long throw, looking for the flick, and they got it, but the flag's gone up far side. So it'll be a free kick for Portugal. Ronaldo, and for once, he hasn't found a teammate with the pass. This is Martens for Belgium. Udingai. Van Buiten. Hit long towards Fellaini, and he got the flick. Here's Impenza. Impenza actually has got an incredible record, and one he wants to get rid of. 54th cap. He's only scored 3 goals. For a striker, that's no great strike rate. Fellaini. Udingai. Best spell of possession Belgium have had in the whole game. Van der Hayden. Miguel let it run. Goal kick. Van Boyten. Straight through for Ricardo. Van Boyten's played well tonight, but he's had to. Belgian defence has been under so much pressure. Here he is again, the skipper. Clement forward. Quaresma goes down, he was looking for that. Herfkens did nothing wrong. And now Herfkens is hurt. Well, eventually Moutinho takes the hint and knocks the ball out. Quaresma is pleading his innocence. Van der Eycken looks on, concerned that his man isn't seriously injured. Interesting character, Van der Eycken. He's a terrific player in his prime. I'll tell you what, that is a terrible challenge from Quaresma. How much contact was there? Well, the problem is he's got both feet off the ground, but I don't think he's made any contact with Herfkens. That's the problem. It's going back to Van der Eycken there. He was actually sent home from the 1986 World Cup for having a big row with his coach. This is Miguel. For Thiago. Didn't reach Ricardo Quaresma on that far side. Portugal so keen to get on with it. And two balls on the pitch for a minute. Ronaldo. Sometimes a little over elaborate. Last minute now of the first half. Miguel. Watch the ball well there, Martins. Thiago. Oh, he's got it inside to Miguel again. Three waiting. He's overhit it. And there's a yellow card for Ronaldo. Thought for a minute he was going to book Herfkens as well. And it's booked the Manchester United man. I think for trying to get a penalty, was saying that Herfkens had fouled it. And Herfkens is not best pleased. It's things like that that just do sour your view. Free kick to Portugal. Stoppage time now. Not the best ball. Van Boyten. Then a dangerous game here. Well, look at the stats. 70-30. I said I thought it was 60-40 the worst way, but 70-30. Don't often see that kind of disparity in the possession statistics. Udengai's lost it. Can Portugal capitalise right at the end of the half? Be just like him. Here's Ronaldo. Could have gone down there. And the cross was poor, and Van Boyten will get it away and get the free kick. Well, in fact, the half-time whistle has gone. It's almost an act of escapology that Belgium have got to the break on level terms. Somehow they have. Ronaldo's had chances, so has Quaresma. But at the break in Lisbon, Portugal 0, Belgium 0. Welcome back to Lisbon. Portugal versus Belgium has been incredibly one-sided. But on the score sheet, you'd never know it. It's 0-0 somehow. Portugal with 70% of possession in the first half, 13 shots to 2. Belgium have survived. No changes as far as I can see to either side. You would imagine, as the game wears on, Belgium's players in particular will start to get very, very tired. They've done so much running, chasing the ball. Away by Clement. Gomez. He's got Ronaldo available. This is Ronaldo. Great tackle by Clement. He played the ball. Not properly cleared though. Quaresma. Just get the feeling if Ronaldo doesn't get you, Quaresma will. Ferreira. Driven low. Quaresma's got it. Might try and bend one. No power. Steining yet to be beaten. He's still booing, and every time he touches the ball after those pre-match comments about hurting Ronaldo. Meanwhile, at the other end, here's Mpenza. 13 is Herfkens. Played wide by Defoe. Herfkens again. Hardly saw him going forward at all in the first half. He was too busy keeping tags on Quaresma and Ronaldo. Van der Eeken's team came in with the same points as Portugal, remember, in Group A. Both on 7. Oh, dangerous bouncing ball, and Mpenza don't think realised the opportunity he might have had. And here come Portugal on the break. And played at such pace this game. Here's Moutinho. Now Quaresma. Inside 1, pass 2. Still got it, Quaresma. Final product is what too often lets him down. Did all the hard work there. Inside Herfkens, he beat him and Clement. You could see Nuno Gomes taking up a great position, waiting for a cross that never came. Well, never came accurately enough anyway. Came off Ronaldo. It's a clever header, actually. Portugal moving again with Thiago. And his Gomez must be! No! It is just not going to happen for Portugal. Great position he took up there, Gomes. No one near him. Lovely delivery. And the side foot volley off target. It's a fine line between success and failure in this game. Still plenty of time for Portugal. Moutinho shoved Guy in the back. Free kick, Belgium. Guy. Van der Hayden. Guy's ball forward. Carvalho's header out, but the flag was already up. And you can see why. Gomes with the header. Petty. And to Hayden. Well, a little fortunate, I think, to get the free kick there. It's Jean Moutinho, who was all over him. There's not much of Jean Moutinho. He's only 5'6". Here he is again. Ferreira. Forward by Andrade. Towards Gomes. Cleared by Herfkens. Thiago. Ronaldo. Still going. It's a great run. Can he get past Clement? No. Just about got a footing, Philippe Clement, and knocked it away from Cristiano Ronaldo after he'd beaten half the Belgian team. Quaresma. Petty. Quaresma again. Once again, his crossing ability lets him down at the crucial moment. Andrade. Belgium guilty of giving it away. They might pay for it. Coutinho. Gomes! It had to come. It had to come. 52 minutes gone. And finally Portugal make the breakthrough. And it's Nuno Gomes' 27th strike for his country. On his 63rd appearance, is a good strike rate. And finally, big Phil Scolari can be a little more relaxed. Great ball in from Jean Moutinho. Started the move, which Ronaldo took on, back to Jean Moutinho. Gomes did the easy bit past Steinen. How often in the past has Nuno Gomes come up trumps? Got his 100th goal for Benfica earlier this season. Van Boyten. Andrade. Well played by Ronaldo. They might be turning on the style now. Clement didn't get it very far clear. That's a wonderful, wonderful save. Steinen there stood between his country and a 2-0 deficit. It's a really good start, because that was travelling. Denied Thiago a first goal for Portugal. Danger not over though with this corner. It's only Portugal's second of the game. Quaresma! 2-0. Ronaldo was virtually on the goal line when he scored. And now the floodgates may well have opened. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And the wheels have well and truly come off for Belgium. Lovely chip by Quaresma. Goalkeeper was struggling. It's his first. Well, they're getting it to Quaresma. I'm not sure about this. I think it's Ronaldo's goal. Definitely Ronaldo's goal. Would have been Quaresma's first for his country. In the end, it's Ronaldo's 16th. And easiest. Well, this could be anything now. Got to feel a bit sorry for Steiner, and made that terrific save from Thiago. And then finds himself beaten twice in the space of 2 minutes, and on neither occasion could he do anything about it. Just wonder if Belgium are going to try and be just a little more attacking. Got no choice now, really. It's a yellow card for a foul on Quaresma for Fellaini. I think that was Thomas Chattel who was about to come on. Oh, there's Fellaini's crime. Perfect view of it from that reverse angle camera. Ronaldo nearly managed to steer it through. Thiago actually was the furthest player forward, and Clement gets it clear. On by Mpenza. Mpenza again. Rudingai, goalkeeper, started to come for a moment and then went back, Ricardo. Thiago. Chamoutinho. Quaresma. Ferreira. Thiago. Moutinho. Oh, it's wonderful football. Despairing challenge by Herfkens. Got the ball out of play for a throw. Belgium have to make sure this doesn't become an embarrassing scoreline now. Confirmation of Fellaini's yellow card. Look at this from Ronaldo. Paulo Ferreira. Wide from Carvalho. Ronaldo. Good challenge by Daniel van Buiten. Here's Andrade. Ferreira. Ferreira again. It's broken here rather fortuitously for Fellaini. Mpenza is the target. Andrade across. Ferreira. Just no pressure at all on the Portuguese goal. Confirmation that Châtel has come on in place of Martins. And here he is on the ball. Got himself a throw. Thomas Châtel there, plays for Genk. It's only his third cap. He's usually a midfielder, but he might be playing in a slightly more advanced role here. 27 years of age. Here's Defoe. Away by Jean Moutinho. Gomes. Ronaldo, by his standards, it's a poor cross. Look at this, Belgium have just given it straight back to their opponents. Inviting trouble. Thiago. Carvalho. Quaresma. Well, I don't think he's going to get a penalty for that. Ferreira did really well to keep that in. In the end, he's got a throw out of it. Thomas Châtel is making sure that a corner wasn't given. We're past the hour mark here. Hugely entertaining game, unless you're a Belgium fan. Ferreira. Free kick taken quickly by Petit. And perfectly. Well, they'll try anything now. Almost time for the likes of Quaresma and Ronaldo to get the party tricks out. They seem to have been out for most of the game. Some of the flicks, step-overs, dummies. Seen the full repertoire tonight. And Penza. Fellaini knocks it wide. It's a better ball in. Goalkeeper called for it. Andrade took it away from his own goalkeeper. No harm done. Thiago. Miguel. Crowd have played their part. They've really created an intimidating atmosphere inside the stadium tonight. This is Quaresma. He's got the taste for it now. Not sure the shot was the right option. They want to make another change, the Belgians. .25 is Defoe. Into Moudingai. Now Clement. Too high for Mpenza. Thiago. Here they come again, Portugal. Nuno Gomes nearly sneaked round the back there. Good defending by Peter van der Heyden. And Clement gets it away. More than that, actually. Châtel. Defoe. It's like Moudingai. He might have picked up a knock here. He did. That challenge, very awkward. Stretch. It's like the hamstring. Back of the knee, maybe. Not moving freely. Meanwhile, Carl Herfkens is coming off. And it's going to be Francois Stichele coming on for his debut. Stichele plays at Antwerp. He's only 25. 14 goals in 23 games this season for his club. And he's got exactly 25 minutes to make an impact on his first appearance for Belgium. Mpenza. That's a lovely ball. Must be 2-1 and is. Oh no! How did he miss? His first touch in international football. And he's put it wide of an open goal. Incredible. And when it's not your night, it's not your night. That could have been one of the quickest debut goals in European football history. I reckon he'd only been on for best part of 15 seconds. This is Chatel. Marc Deman. Deman again. Mudingai. Mpenza has controlled it. Gave it away for Thiago. Daniel Van Buiten's header. Van Buiten again. He's lost it. Nuno Gomes waiting in the middle. Didn't reach him because Clement was in the way. Marc Deman. There's one for Mpenza to chase. Straight race with Andrade. And Mpenza doesn't even get a corner. All the way back to Ricardo, who, quite frankly, could have brought a newspaper out with him tonight. Hardly had a save to make, the Portuguese goalkeeper. So midway point of the second period, 2-0 it is, Portugal. Very, very comfortable. Would be an understatement, really. Andrade. Free kick. Ronaldo. It's the 1000th step over of the night, I think. Quaresma. Oh, I say! What a goal that is! Absolutely brilliant. And now he has opened his account for his country with one of the goals of the day. Fabulous individual effort. Steinen just stood and stared. Well, that's what he's capable of. It's a trademark effort with the outside of his boot. And it flew into the top corner. Brilliant. Didn't really appear too much danger when he first got it. Just look at the technique. Outside of the boot, so much spin and dip. No chance for Steinen, who probably thought he had his position perfect. And it's a standing ovation as Quaresma leaves the field. Calls from the oncoming substitute now. This is Nani. who is another really gifted youngster. 20 years of age. Plays at Sporting. He came through the youth academy there. And he comes on to win his 5th cap with the game. Well, more than one. Might be 4-0 in a minute. That's a terrific fingertip save. But Belgium are being completely outclassed. Thiago, second time that Steinen's denied him with a wonderful touch. Really good stop that. Could be a very long 20 minutes for Belgium here. Damage limitation for René van der Eeken's team. Corner's gone short. Mane's round the back. Thiago. Mane again. Ah! Great save. He thought he'd scored. Did all the hard work. And denied by Steinen, without whom Belgium would be 6 or 7 goals behind it. Without question. I wasn't impressed with the way Nani just dribbled round the whole team. Ronaldo. Paulo Ferreira. The cheering and chanting for every pass, every flick. Been royally entertained tonight, the Portugal fans. João Moutinho. This is Châtel. That must be a free kick. No, says the referee. Looked like he was being held. Kiros Vasaras had a good look and said no. This is Nani. Thiago. Ferreira. Ronaldo. He missed the ball there when he tried to flick it back. And it's a free kick to Belgium. Udingai. Mark Domain. Well, nothing is working tonight. Quaresma looks like he's got an ice pack on his knee. This was his moment of glory. Fantastic goal. He's one of the game's ultimate crowd pleasers. Maybe he hasn't quite got the consistency yet, certainly to rival Ronaldo, but no question he's got supreme ability. Just confirmation that Nani comes on to replace him. Van Boyten. Châtel. Châtel again. It's a better delivery. Good header away by Andrade. Want to keep their clean sheet, Portugal. Certainly the 4 defenders and the keeper will. Very particular about things like that. Lovely ball from Petit to get Ronaldo chasing forward again. There's the shot, there's the goal. 2 now for Ronaldo. 75 minutes in, and it's 4-0, and frankly, it is no more than Portugal deserve. Belgium are being torn to shreds here. And if there is a player in better form in world football this season, I haven't seen him. Set it up with a little shimmy and the step over. Defender didn't know which way he was going. Maybe could question Steinen's positioning, but he's been so good tonight, the Belgium keeper. Probably forgive him that. Like he got to it. He got a decent hand on it, didn't he? Petit is off, replaced by number 5 Fernando Meira for the last 14 minutes or so. Four goals in just over 20 minutes, and if Portugal had taken even half their chances in the first period, could have been a hugely embarrassing scoreline for Belgium. It's bad enough as it is. Could have been 7 or 8. Still might be. Andrade's header away. Deman. And now Fellaini. Somehow got through a couple of challenges. Châtel. Mark Deman. Châtel again. It's gone. Pity after the build-up. Third and final substitution about to be made. Hugo Viana is coming on. I'm sure that Sir Alex Ferguson will be glad that Ronaldo's got the last 13 minutes off. I suspect he might have fancied a hat-trick. Goal that crowned an excellent display again from Cristiano Ronaldo, who'd scored earlier from about a foot. Scores from 20 yards for his second. Hugo Viana, who's now at Valencia, formerly at Sporting and also Newcastle United. It's one of those players, Viana, that was really talked up as a teenager. He's now won his 25th cap, and that's over a period of 6 years. So maybe you can say he's just flattered to deceive a little bit. Didn't work out from in England at Newcastle. Was happier at Valencia. Van Boyten. Udingai. It was caught there late. Advantage though. Belgium in possession. Oh, Van Boyten nearly in trouble twice. Somehow got himself out of it. Carvalho. Andrade smashed it straight at an opponent. Fellaini. Man. Just about the longest spell of possession they've had, I think. Certainly in the second half. Good cross, that. Should really have been 4-1. And Stochele has now missed two excellent chances. Won't be the first player to find there's a bit of a step up from domestic football to the international game. Final substitution, that's Jelle Van Dam. No-nonsense defender. Coming on for Mbeumo Penza. Van Dam, who plays his club football at Anderlecht. 15th cap for him. Has played in the Bundesliga as well. George Andrade as we go into the last 10 minutes. That's the way of it. 4-0 Portugal. Carvalho. Looking for Nani. Mudengai. Carvalho again. Gave it away. Carvalho. Andrade. Lovely football again from Portugal. Ferreira now. Dangerous cross. No one there to finish it off. Van Boyten, fortunately for Belgium, nearest player to it. Great work there by Paulo Ferreira. See Chatel. Great block. Carvalho to deny Stochele. Decent ball that from Chatel. Carvalho very quick to read the danger and get across and make the challenge. Corner for Belgium. They haven't had many of those. Played short, and Ricardo catch those all night. Probably glad it's something to do, actually. Ferreira. Viana. This is Thiago. Moutinho. Still turning on the style, Portugal, even with their two main men off. Half a chance here. Nani's cross. Clement got it to the edge of his own box. Viana. Well, that wasn't on target, and in the end, Steinsteinen's given Portugal a corner rather unnecessarily. Was deflected. So I'll take that back, but he really ought to have held it right through his hands. Good thing it wasn't on target. Nani made room for the shot. Still got it. Oh, how close was that? He wanted a corner for the deflection. Looked like he'd been robbed initially. Quick enough to get onto it, and he should have been a corner too. Came off Mark Duman. Just there. In fact, they have got the corner. Eagle-eyed assistant official. Mera's up for this, driven in low. Not defended very well. Moutinho shot blocked. And eventually Belgium can clear it into Portugal's half. Five minutes to go then, in what's been a really one-sided game of football. Belgium in some ways flattered by this scoreline. If you've been with us the whole way through, you'll understand what I mean. So really have turned on the style tonight, Portugal. Took them a long time to break through, but once they did, it's been really one-sided. Problem here for Nani, the injured party. Well, where does Rene van der Eyck go from here? Got to play Portugal again in the next game. That'll be obviously at home, but frankly, playing more away, hard to see Belgium living with this Portugal side. Managed by Big Phil Scolari, the only non-European who's coaching a national side from Europe at the moment. And when you see Portugal in this mood, you just wonder, assuming they qualify, how far they can go in the finals in Austria and Switzerland. Semi-finalists at the last World Cup, finalists at the last European Championships on home soil. Lost them both, of course. Belgium, in contrast, did not qualify for the last World Cup or the last European Championship. Best performance way back in 1980 when they lost in the final 2-1 to Germany. In fact, the current coach, Rene van der Eyck, scored in that game. The bare facts are that since then, they've only competed in 1984 and then again in 2000, and that was because they were the joint hosts along with the Dutch. So things looking bleak for Belgium, but very, very promising indeed for Portugal. To think they nearly lost their manager. Phil Scolari was wanted by England. Decided after very public hunt to get him by the Football Association in London that he could do without the grief that goes with that particular job. Turned it down. I think he's glad he did now. Card here for presumably Jelle van Damme. Five bookings tonight, I make it. 4 to Belgian players. Herfkens, De Man, Fellaini and now Van Damme. Ronaldo was booked a little earlier for Portugal for simulation. Well, the percentage stats in terms of possession haven't changed much. 67-33 Astonishing, really, against, well, not a top-flight European side, but sort of stats you usually see when the likes of Liechtenstein or San Marino are involved, rather than Belgium. Not going to finish yet either. Gomes waiting in the middle. This is Nani. Just had to check for a moment. Oh, lovely quick feet. Might make it 5 here, Nani. But he would have done had it not been for Steinsteiner's excellent reflexes. He really has performed heroics, the Belgian goalkeeper, but look at Nani here. Teasing, tormenting. Fine save to a drive that was heading for the top corner. Hugo Viana. Stoppage time being played now here in Lisbon. Good header away by Van Dam. Picked up by Thiago. Three minutes there will be of additional time. Certainly will send out a warning to Finland, who will still be top of this group. Nani. Beg your pardon, Poland won earlier, so they will go ahead of Finland, who didn't play today. So they'll still be third, Portugal, but certainly the likes of Finland and the Poles will take notice of this scoreline. To be honest, as much the performance as the actual result itself, because it'll say probably now 4-0 in the papers, but could honestly have been anything. It's so dominant, so impressive. Belgium have been chasing shadows all night. Fortunately for them, just a minute and a half more that they have to endure, and they can get back to the sanctuary of the dressing rooms. Here's Thiago. Mira's touch. Paulo Ferreira. Very few of the crowd have gone. Really enjoyed themselves tonight because their team have put on an exhibition. João Moutinho's had an excellent match. This is Nani. Nani again, it's a delicious little chip. Gomes goes to the near post, and in the final minute now, Portugal will have a corner kick. Which they've taken cleverly and short. No one picked up Moutinho, and again Steinsteiner to the rescue for the Belgians. Hit that very hard too. Well, Big Phil must be delighted with his team's display tonight. The only criticism really, they could have scored more, should have scored more. Now we're through for Viana. Van Buiten. Bit of space on this near side for Mark Duman. Just held up. Well, we've now played the 3 minutes of additional time. And the referee says that'll do. Great display from Portugal. 2 goals for Cristiano Ronaldo. A cracker from Quaresma after Nuno Gomes had started it all just after half-time. All 4 goals in the second period, but Portugal on the night were in a different plane to Belgium. On this evidence, seems no way Belgium can qualify. There seems no way Portugal can't. Final score from a very happy Lisbon. Portugal 4, Belgium 0.